Spencer, you are one lucky man. I look so pretty. Alright, we got the chalk line done. Time for Spencer to do some grinding. Come here. Are you happy?
Yeah.
Finally got all the walls cut off.
I'll be happy when I don't have to grind another piece of metal.
It's gonna be a while.
Yeah.
We have no windows or doors yet. Now it looks really good though. Welcome back, guys. As you can see, we have cut out the entire center sections of both shipping containers, and we also got all of those panels that we cut out moved under the containers, so we're gonna show you that now. All right, it's time. We're gonna test out our DIY sled that Spencer welded those little loops onto. All the cutouts are done, so we're gonna try to pull it right now with the handy dandy CRV. We'll see how this goes. Look at that. They're pretty heavy.
Yeah, as you can see, they're under the shipping container for right now until we can find a better resting place for them.
Or reuse the pieces in some way.
Yeah, we plan on reusing them in other projects, but that's where they stay for right now. So today we're working on the floors for the center section. Basically just combining the two containers and so we don't have a huge gap.
You really need to stop using that self-tanner. It's getting all over your neckline.
So all I'm doing right now is making my marks of where my boards are going to run, because actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to utilize the lips of the C-channel of this beam under here, the structural beam. What I'm going to do is take my 2x6 and I'm basically going to rest it on this it's like 1.25 inch lip. Rest it on there and run my boards, just my floor joist, just like traditional framed house, 16 on center. And then, so that's what I'm doing with all these little measurements and whatnot. And then in order to keep them in place, to attach them to the I-beam itself, or to the C-channel itself, is I'm going to weld some angle iron out on each side and drill holes, a couple holes through the angle iron, and attach the 2x6.
Spencer, you are one lucky man. I look so pretty.
Got a 5 o'clock shadow going on.
Being off grid is pretty tough. Like, you gotta go a long time sometimes without shaving, you know? So, I'm all green from grinding those spots down. And Spencer's orange.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure why I'm orange, but...
He looks like he dipped himself into a bag of Doritos.
All right, so it is extremely hot today.
It is.
I think, you know what that means? I think we need to get in the pond.
You gonna do a thing?
What?
Like a,
Oh,
or
that's better. I look like
so
I'm nude.
awkward.
I look like I'm nude.
Next scene, Spencer just wearing a hat. Nothing from the chin down.
No! Come here. Come here.
Hi. Good boy.
Oh.
Don't let him get a hold. No, babe, get him. Grab him. Why don't you tell everybody what you just did?
I didn't do anything.
He pushed me down into the mud and said, "Wanna mud wrestle?" You gonna mud wrestle my fist? Okay, so now that the center sections are totally cut out, we're going to show you guys how we're going to be building the floor to connect the two containers. So what we actually did was we bought some angle iron. So we had 20 feet total. We cut it into 4-inch chunks. And that's how we're going to be essentially attaching the 2x6s to, oh my God, look at the spider. Attaching the 2x6s to the container. So what we did first is I went through and I grinded all of the green paint off of those spots. So Spencer had a clean surface to weld to. And then he cut the angle iron into the 4-inch chunks, came through with the welder, attached them all. So this is how it's gonna work. We go and we slide these in, and these will be going the entire distance of the container, the full 36 feet. They're all 16 inches on center, so there's gonna be 28 of them. And the containers are obviously already level and level to each other, so this center section will be level, obviously. And then see how we cut this little notch down here to allow for this lip up here? It's actually perfect because it gives us about 1 inch, which is the perfect distance that we need for doing the OSB and the laminate. So it'll work out perfectly. And obviously we plan on grinding all this down. So it'll be nice, flat, even level surface going all the way across the container. So yeah, let's start cutting these and getting them on here.
It's like the floor's already here.
It's complete. We don't have to do anything else. What does that walk? Oh gosh.
Oh, can you do
Okay,
it?
Bear, let's see it. It looks so good.
The floor is 98% done. Actually, no. Probably more like 80%. So we got 3 more 2x6s to throw on this end. We just wanted to get these together to show you guys what it looks like before we ran out of daylight, which, by the way, gorgeous sunset.
I don't know. Yeah, you can't even see it. Oh, there we go.
It's like pink and blue.
Not a bad view, huh? Go.
All right, and after the bridging, the next thing I have to do is start working on this lower edge from the wall down here. I'll have to grind this down and smooth it out. That way I can start running my bracing for the roof. I'm also going to cut down this little lip left behind from the wall, but I'm keeping that that beam running the length of the container. And so once I brace that, then I can start working my way up.
What's going on with your hat?
It's falling apart just like everything else on me.
It looks like some birds have been coming after it to take pieces for a nest.
Probably.
Literally here, bend your head, neck down towards me. There's literally a hole in the top. All right, let's get this last few on. Looking good. Time for Spencer to do some grinding. Grinding.